So, guys, as many of you know, we are having a new announcement about that we are not going to use anymore the Patreon, and of course I'll be explaining why we are not going to be using and the new feature that I want to bring to the Vectorize Club. Okay, so I will open here right now my iPad screen so you guys can see, you know, the first live streaming. There's just a preview, okay, and it was just so nice. Look. So I hope you guys really enjoyed to watch this tutorial, and of course we are just beginning on this thing, and I think until the next Tuesday we can have more lives. I hope. I will see the issues that I'm having here with this horrible webcam. Try to kill the insect right now. And well, guys, thank you so much. I hope to see you the next time. Okay, bye bye. Yeah, my friend, that was my first live stream. Almost, I'd say, almost 2 years. I was very insecure. My English was not so good at all compared to today. And yeah, and to achieve this, more than 100 lessons done so far since the exercises. All the things that I've been doing is because of you. I was supposed just to do freelancing, etc. And then people asking me to make tutorials to teach the things that I know. For example, I did this artwork here recently with some friends of mine. Guys, I apologize for this inconvenience moment. Somehow this happens. Okay, so thank you for so much for your time. I'm trying to explain here why we have just changed it to a new platform, because the Patreon sucks. The post, the price, yeah, it's not so cool. And let me open here again. And then some people joined on there and just downloaded the contents and quit. Sometimes it's very hard for me because I place a lot of efforts to bring a lot of tutorials and just to lost everything in just 1 second. But no problem at all. Sometimes this happens. And now let's talk about good news. Okay, good news now. Good news. The future of the Vectorize, my friend. What will happen? We are becoming a design school. And what this means, we're gonna have a new place to receive and place our live streaming, the mini courses, challenges, exercises, help section, blogs, my friend, a lot of stuff. And let me show you a very nice example about that. This is the new Vectorize website. Okay, this is when you join the member areas. Of course, I'll be explaining more later, but the main idea here is that I want to release more tutorials for very beginners. Also courses that are one payment. You don't need to, for example, if you don't like subscriptions, it's no problem at all. The subscription that I ask actually is just to pay the maintenance on here, for the website. It's not supposed to be expensive, to be honest with you. And also here I will be placing the courses, the mini courses. Okay, it's included the how to use the vector brushes, the farm project where you can learn how to do this in just 7 lessons. Just 7 lessons you can learn how to create this farm here, complete farm from scratch. I explain everything. It's just amazing. I have to say, it's just amazing. Okay, and all right, and I will be uploading today soon. Let me open here my iPad screen for now. Okay, let me open here. Let's see. Okay, let me just see. Okay, it's working. And I will be uploading a new lesson about this exercise that we have been creating, where I will show you about this. Okay, how you can understand more the shadows and lights. Many people struggle about shadows and lights, and this lesson here, the 53, I've just focused to talk about shadow and lights. And then, my friend, you will learn how to create this kind of details. Okay, very simple for beginners, but very completed project. Okay, it's very nice, and yeah, and I'll explain everything on there. Okay, so if you want to learn more, give it a check. Okay, I'm not asking you to subscribe. No, give it a check later. 7 days trial, no problem at all. If you like, you like. If you don't like, quit. No problem at all. But now it's time to progress here. See how fast I was to explain everything. it's time to explain for you how we are going to make a new master technique. Okay, I want to give you a very detailed about how you can make shadings for very beginners if you are struggling about shadings, and I want to start right now with you. Okay, so stay with me to the final. Let me drink my beer here because it's a very nice moment. Okay, because we are moving to a new place, the design school. All right, yeah, my friend, let's get started. This is the Vectorize. Let's see here. I think it's another place. All right, so if you guys remember, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I did this plant more or less 3 years ago. I want to recreate this in a different perspective, in a very basic, one, a very basic perspective, so you can follow me during this lesson. Okay, so don't worry if you are a very beginner. Okay, so let's do this. Draw in your art style. Okay, let's do a drawing art style. So first of all, what am I gonna do? I will start here by drawing the most basic shapes, and I will start by using the ellipse. Okay, let's start here with a nice tutorial. Very simple. Vector layer, then select the ellipse and draw just this ellipse here. Can you see? 3 fingers pressed here to draw like this. Okay, can you see? And release. There you go. I will place this as grayscale. Why? I don't want to take care about the colors at this moment, just the shapes. Okay, if you are familiar with my process, I think you will be really great and will succeed with your design if you follow my process. Okay, and then look, I have this shape. You can convert this curve here. Can you see the pie? You can do this if you want. All right, if you keep this selected, you can just change this curve here. Okay, can you see? And yeah, I will leave it just like that, and then I'll create a rectangle here below. Rectangle right here. Okay, it's gonna be placed here, and then you can add, if you want, a pot plant. Look, I've just duplicated. Duplicate is just this, 2 fingers and drag. All right, so after that you can just make some kind of convert to curves. If you convert this to curves, you can just grab the node and bring it onto here. Okay, to resize, or you can do this, select, drag to select with the node to enable. Click here in this icon, this one. All right, and then you can just resize. Look at this, you can resize. Okay, and then a rectangle and add here, as you guys can see. Okay, look, we have the silhouette already done basically, but I want to add, the teeth. It's gonna be very simple as well. Let's do this immediately. I'm going to use the pencil tool. Okay, I like to use the pencil tool to draw organic curves, just like this. You see, I did an organic curve. We don't have any line here because we need to set a width. Okay, this is the width on the pressure panel, and then I will just grab the same color from here. The color picker is located in this position. Okay, there you go. I can increase here. Use the node tool. Okay, the node tool, you can just manipulate the position and you can change. All right, just like this. Duplicate. Very simple, my friend. This is how the Vectorize works. I do things that will help you a lot to develop more Vectorize skills, of course, the Vectorize muscle, and just to let you know that you can learn much more, from the Vectorize Club, because on there we have a lot of lessons. But here is the free content. You can stick with me. Hello, Lorenzo. Hello, my friend. Guys, feel free to... Hello, Sean. Feel free to ask questions later, okay? I'm just focusing here on this small exercise to help you to develop more your shading skills, okay? Okay, it's working. Well, just let me know, my friends. It seems to be working. I hope so. Okay, And after doing this, basically, you can start to color, get into the colors. Okay, how? Select, just click, apply. Let's apply red, green, select and apply. Okay, and this one here will be perhaps a little bit brown, or just like this. It's fine for now. And these guys here, I will group them. How to group? Swipe. Okay, you can use desktop or whatever you want. Or swipe up and swipe left. Okay, all right, sorry. Group like this. Bring this below of this object and make, look, pay attention to this. This is a line. Okay, it's a curve. It's not a shape. It's not a shape. Why? Because we can change this one. Okay, we can change. So one thing that is very important is to make backups of the curves. Make backups. How? After you group them, no problem at all. Just duplicate. Okay, and make these lines here as white. Okay, make it as white, just like that. Let me hide here this one. There we go. We have this first result for now, but then you can start to add some kind of details. So after you apply the basic colors, you can start to add more details, because in this kind of object we have just the first idea. All right, let me just back on here and save. There we go. Let me know if it's working well. Okay, and then you guys can do this with the pen tool. I want to create the lips. If you look at my reference here, we have these lips and we have some flowers, but we can add later. Okay, let's get into this most basic stuffs. Pen tool and draw. Pay attention to this. Okay, pen tool and draw this. There is a few modes turned on. I want to remove this. I don't want to have this one. All right, don't want. And then I want to make this rounded. Rounded. Click here to make the node rounded. You can switch here. Okay, switch. Repetition is the key. No, back to me, my friend. Repetition is the key of everything. Okay, if you want to learn, you need to practice a lot. Watch while you can here, of course. Then you practice after, alright? And tag me on Instagram. Do this exercise later and tag me on Instagram, alright? And I will know if you do this exercise. It's important for me. So back on here, my friend. Okay, so I have here this line, and I can increase the size of the stroke. Okay, look. I also can increase here, make it bigger into here, and there you go. I want to make this mouth bigger. Okay, I don't want to make this very short. And let's suppose that you want to change, you know, this curve. Hello, Sarah. Well, Sarah will make me rich today. Thank you, my friend, for the donation. I really appreciate that. Convert to curves, and then I'll bring this onto here. That's fine. All right. So all the basic elements basically are being placed successfully. Okay. All right. And then I will add here. I will start to add some kind of, let's say, texture. Okay, but it's a more simplified one. Ellipse and draw some circles. After you draw these circles, can you see? I don't want this in this way. I need to swipe, just like that. Okay, swipe. And then I will bring this inside of the curve, and then I will start to do this. Look, duplicate and resize, duplicate, duplicate. There you go. Look. Thank you, my friend Otavio, for this new amazing donation. You guys are so awesome. Really, guys, thank you. All right, so we did this very primary, let's say, object. We don't have shading, we don't have shadows in either lights. Okay, just the very basic shape. And look at this. In order to look at the silhouette, you can just back on here, okay, and see if this is a readable object. Make always your object readable. Of of course it makes your design simplified for, it depends about the purpose. If you get for games, cartoon, it depends. But here I'm just creating something supposed to be very simple and readable. All right, my friend, that point that we have on here, I can start to make some basic shadings. Okay, we can start to make some basic shadings. In order to do that, you need to use the fill tool followed by the selected object. Okay, keep the object selected. This one selected, fill tool selected, and then I will switch here to the, not this one, let me see here, elliptical. Okay, elliptical, I have this kind of shading that I can apply with the gradient. Okay, just like this. So I can focus on here, it's very simplified. The highlight very smooth here, and the shadow right here, no problem at all. And then I can apply to other objects as well. Select fill tool, okay, and change a little bit the color, just a little bit, in order to have a very nice effect. Okay. After you create one shading right here, after you create this, click here, copy, or Command C, Ctrl C, whatever. Paste style in the object below. There you go. I have been applying right now the very small shadings. Okay, the very subtle shadings. And now it's time to add. It's time to add the vector brushes here. Okay, it's very simple. My friend, look, you can download a free vector brushes, okay? A free vector brush that is called Candy. Okay, this one, it's free, you can download. Okay, I will upload more versions of this one. Upload on there and use this one. It's fine. But I'm going to use my master vector brush because I like most, okay? And look what we're gonna do. I will just duplicate this one, this curve here. Alright, I like to duplicate curves because I will convert this to a shape. You see, pay attention to this because it's very important. All right, this curve here, I will change to something like this. Okay, not 100% white. After that, look at this. I will just click here at the top and expand stroke. And now this is not a curve anymore. Look, this is a curve, because of this, but it's not a line. All right, it's not a line. We have a shape. And if you remember about this backup that I did before, this backup, can you see? This one can be switched. I think it's correct, this pronunciation. I don't know. To the vector brush. If I use the vector brush from Affinity, it's going to look like this. Can you see? I don't know if you guys can see, but it will look like I don't like for these situations. I'm going to use the master vector brush. Okay, if you join on the Vectorize club, remember, you will be able to download the essential vector brush. Okay, these ones. If you join, I will be uploading today as well the essential on the Vectorize club. Okay, so back on here, master vector brushes. This one, I'm going to apply the John Angry. John Angry. And then I can change on here the shading. Can you see? I'm applying the shadings because you can ask me why you are using the vector brush instead of the fill. My friend, the fill, if you use the fill, what's gonna happen? Look at this. It's gonna happen this. It's difficult to manage the highlights, the shadows. So the vector brush is nice because then you can just manage here the way that the shadow works. Okay, you can do this. I will clip right now this inside of this object, or this one. We have this object, drag inside the curve. There we go. I have already, the vector brush making a little bit of shadow, but I will improve this, of course. Let me just make this more rounded. All right. Okay, now is the time where the magic happens. Okay, vector brush, I will select this John Angry and no John Bow. I think is better for now. I will set brush defaults here below, and pay attention to this, please. Is when the shading will happen. Okay. Oh, selected already. Insert inside. Why insert inside? Because I want to draw inside, of course. And then I'll make this just a bit dark. Okay, and draw. Boom. Boom. And I will draw here. And boom. Alright? Here's the shadow become alive, my friend. Here. Again, let me reduce the brush in order to make highlights a bit strong. And here. Okay. And then I'll apply here below. Look at this. Insert inside, semi-process. After you learn how to apply insert inside with vector brush, you can design anything that you want, okay? It's very simple, easy, and direct to the point. Again, vector brush selected. I'll grab this color here, this color from color picker, make it a bit darker, okay? And then draw. I will draw here. Boom. Again, making more shadings here. Let's see. The software cannot follow my speed. Look here, I can increase more on here. I can apply this more white in this direction here. Look, and here. Okay. Just draw. Boom, boom, boom. The Vectorize works in this way. All right. Vector brush again. I will make this a bit more white in this direction. You'll see. But of course, keep here inside selected in order to make highlights. Can you see? Highlight. There you go. The shading is becoming alive. All right. Okay. Then let's make the shadings for these guys here. Semi-process, very simple, like a magic. You don't need to have painting skills. Just follow what I'm showing you here, and you'll be fine, my friend. Remember about these curves. Of course, remember. I show you. If you don't remember, watch this later again. Okay. Remember, it's duplicated, right? Let me just save here this one and back. Remember, if you are joining here, my friend, this is the thing that I want to show you from my tutorials. Okay, you can design this kind of stuffs by following my designs. If you learn, you can achieve this kind of design as well. Okay, and others as well, many others. Okay, back on here, let me open the Vectorize lesson here. And expand stroke. Why? Because I want to convert this to shapes. They are shapes now. Okay, if you remember about the backup that I did, my friend, look, it's here. Okay, they are here, and you can do one by one, you know, apply the vector brush, but let's save your time here. Okay, I like to save your time. Select all of these guys here, select them all. Okay, and I will switch here to the vector brush again in order to look at this. Let me change to this one. It looks nice, I like that, but I need to clip. Okay, can you see it's not clipping? How to clip, my friend? Just drag this inside of the object. Drag inside of the object converted to shapes. Drag, drag, and drag again, of course, until you place each one in the respect object. There you go. Okay, you can improve this even more if you want, my friend. How? Very simple. Vector brush, this one here. Okay, insert inside. You can apply a bit more, let's see, grayscale to have more these effects here. Okay, here insert inside, here insert inside. Like a magic. Be fast, or you can save your time by doing this. Let's save your time. You know that I work with time. Duplicate and flip. Click here in this panel and flip. There you go. Can you see? I've just come to me here. I just draw a shape, apply the color, insert inside vector brush. Boom! This is how the Vectorize works, my friend. Okay, it is direct to the point, and that's why I'm asking you join on the Vectorize club, my friend. This is how we work. I'm back here. Okay, so let's apply shading for this guy here. Insert inside, vector brush, copy the color from here. Copy the color from. Thank you, Jir, for your donation, my friend. Thank you so much, really. You guys are so awesome, very awesome. You can use the Candy Master. Okay, you can use the Candy Master, just like that. But I like to use others one. That's why if you want to use the Master Vector Brush, you are very welcome. Let me teach you about some concepts. This shape here is a cylinder. Okay, and let me explain in a better way. This is a cylinder just like that. Cylinder we have light that is coming from a blue light. If I just make my hands here, you cannot see the light coming here. Why? My friend, if you want to success with shadings, you need to understand the light. Okay, the light, we have one light here, another light here, other here, highlight here. Let's do this right away, my friend. This is how it works. This I apply highlight here, make this a bit dark here, can be a bit more dark here, the highlight here, and another here. Look. All right, make your design good by making appealing. Use the proper colors with proper situations. Okay, again for this one here as well. All right, this is a 2D shape, 2D design object. All right, very simple. You can do that. All right, just to remind you, it's not because I'm professional, I work with this every day. No, I'm showing you that you can. All right, back on here. Insert inside, and I will draw here below. Copy this color. There is a stroke here. Make it a bit dark and draw. Make it more dark and draw. Let me make this more, let's say, not so soft. I want to make this a bit more. We have the soft colors, okay, and I mean this gradient. I want to make this more flat. I will select the John Calm and draw a bit more harsh. Okay, a bit more flat. I can draw it one more time here if I want. This one here is fine. And same process. This is a cylinder, and then I can just copy this color from here, color picker. Okay, and then add here one here. Can you see? I want to blend this with the color that is behind. We have three different type of color here: the light, the solid color, and the shadow. How you can blend this with others? You don't need to paint. You don't need to use Procreate. You can just do this. My friend, apply this. It'll work. You can apply soft light. Hard light is fine. Okay, it's blending well. And then I'll apply one more time here. Let me try to change this color here. Okay, a little bit. This one is fine. And then I will try to apply even more shadows to make this more rounded right here. Okay, there we go. And then I'll apply a bit more highlights in this position here, because I want to make this more rounded. Okay, I can apply here in the middle if I want, and here, look. Okay, there's a bit of texture here. Can you see? Why? Because there is the curve that I applied multiple times. But don't worry, you can, if you don't want to have this kind of texture on here that I did, these ones here, you can do a flat shape. You can do with the pencil tool a flat shape with the fill. Okay, it's a boom 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 all the time, my friend. Here, okay, it's a boom 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 all the time. You can do a flat shape. It's nice as well. I recommend you if you want to make this more, let's say, flat. It's nice. Okay, look. Can you see all these curves here that I did? All these curves, I can group them. And then I will just copy this group. This was the vector brush used in here, and then paste, apply here, and just dragging here inside. My friend, I will just save you perhaps 3 minutes of painting. Okay, I'm not lazy, but I'm trying to show you how you can make things fast. All right. This is a Vectorize, my friend. Okay, and then it's done basically. Okay, of course we could improve this even more by adding some plants here. You know, let me apply here some plants. I'll apply. Look at this pencil tool, and I'll draw this and draw this. That's fine. This is red, no problem. I can change this, my friend. Copy this color here, that's fine. After you create the shapes, it's just about to create the highlights and shadings, my friend. Okay, jumbo here, I'll grab this color. Grab the color from the highlight. Grab the color from highlight, my friend. Insert inside again, and boom. Make this a bit dark, and boom. You can add more. Let's say with more. The power of Vectorize. My friend, that is back now. I can't believe it. This. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let me see if it's working now. I'm so upset about this. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. My friend, what's happening? I'm so sorry, guys. I can't believe that this is happening to me. Hopefully I'm drinking and I'm feeling relaxed. Shit's happen sometimes. It's the part of the process. The internet cannot handle with my Vectorize process, my friend. Guys, let's wrap up this right now. The Vectorize is back, hopefully. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully, let's see what is remaining here. Let's see if you guys have questions for now. Please, before everything blow away again, let me know on the chat your questions. Okay, what you want to know, my friend. You can what you can do. Because for now it's just simple. I really like that. To make simple. Let me just group this thing here. Oops, I need to group this as well. I can increase the size of this plant. I can also do this. Pay attention. You can apply this below of the head. Just like that. It's fine. Okay. The shadow. Let me show you. There is one advice that I give to many people. In this tutorial here, okay? In this tutorial I explain a lot about how you can do shadows. So today I will be releasing a new tutorial. It's ready, okay? I've just recorded today about cast shadow and occlusion, okay? It's gonna be very awesome. So it's gonna be, this exercise is available on the Vectorize Club, okay? So make sure to join there if you want to learn even more. It helps a lot the channel as well. My friend, look at this. Yeah, let's see what else can do. The shadow here. I'll apply this one. Pay attention, okay? This is very important. My friend, look at this. I will apply the link at the end of the live stream. I did a rectangle, okay? Convert this to curves and bring this onto here, just like that, okay? You can do something like this. It's fine. And it's not ready yet, okay? Why? Because I can apply transparency, just like this, okay? And I can duplicate this one more time. This time I will use the Gaussian blur, just a little bit, okay? Gaussian blur, and then I will do one more time and apply into here. Okay, but remember about the lights, okay? This side here I cannot have a light. I will apply here, and this one, because if there is shadow here, and this area needs to be with the shadow, okay? So I'm just make some adjustments over the shadows areas, okay? There you go. It's fine. There you go. It's fine. I like that. Can you see? A small shadow. Two shapes. Gaussian blur. Rectangle. It's a rectangle. Very soft and simple. Oh, the occlusion light is here, very simple. Okay. Yeah, I did this using Photoshop more or less 2 or 3 years ago, more or less. Okay. Yeah, it's done, my friend. Look at this. Okay. This is the Vectorize. Yee! What happened to the Vectorize, my friends? Is gonna become a new platform. Let me show you again, in case you have just joined here right now. Let me open my website here. It's gonna be this one. Oh. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. This is the new website, the Vectorize website. Okay, and you can try to use vectorize.com trials in order to see how it works, and then you can send a message direct to me. I like to give feedback to people, so if you are facing problems about, hey, I don't know how to do that, send your art to me. I will answer you as best as I can, and when I can, of course. And then you can just click here and send a message. Oh, look, I was teaching people how to send image to yourself. This was a painting that I did using gouaches. I need to learn more gouaches. This one here, let me show you. This one. This is the Vectorize, my friend. I teach you about my process using Telegram and send to myself. I really love that. In order to get the vector from traditional to digital art, it's very simple, intuitive. I try to explain everything very detailed, but direct to the point, simplified way. If you don't know how it works, but the nice thing that is happening is that we are becoming a school that we teach more about the Vectorize process, and then I want to bring more big courses, of course, about character design, how to make backgrounds. We do have a lot of tutorials, of course, but I want to improve even more our structure. We are gonna have the mini courses for beginner, and this is very cheap, and very cheap, really. And then you can just find for painting if you want, painting, and then you are gonna have some. For example, this lesson here is so awesome and is not available anymore on the YouTube. Not available anymore on this live stream here. All the live stream that I do, I give a lot of my passion and I teach from my heart. And this lesson it was very nice. And yeah, my friend, basically here, I don't know if you guys can see my screen. I hope so. But I teach you. It was more or less 1 year ago, and I teach how I draw this guy. It's a very complete lesson. It took more or less 1 hour, 1 hour and 20. I draw here and explain at the same time, give you tips, get into the vectorized shapes. Let me show you the end result. I vector the shapes. My friend, this is how I show you, how you can develop your own characters, your graphic arts, and this was done with paintings. Okay, please take a look at the links. Okay, take a look at the links that is gonna be available. Yeah, so questions, let me see questions here, my friend. And yeah, the end result, it was this one here. Okay, it was this one, not this one. This was the example. This was the end result for the character design. Okay, guys, let me open here to myself. Guys, I want to thank you so much. I've been working really hard in order to bring all these contents to provide you the best way to learn the vector. You don't need to have master of drawing skills. I show you that with just some sketches from your head, you can vector easily by using my tips. It's not, you don't need to know the tool. Sometimes I tell to people, don't get so obsessed about learning the tool, because sometimes I think, hey, if the affinity dies, let's suppose that if the affinity dies, what you gonna do? you can back to Photoshop or whatever. But that's why it's so important to learn the process, the workflow, instead of the software. Okay, that's why I try to show you how you can solve direct to the point. Okay, then just you need to use this tool here. No, this is not the way that I like to do. Okay, let's see. I have a question of the platform. When you are something new, yeah, there is a way that I can announce. You guys will receive email about the new upcoming contents. I want to organize better the way that the contents will be displayed. Let me show you over again here. Look, all the exercises I'm considering here to apply the most relevant, because look, you guys, pay attention. This first lesson here, it was, I really enjoyed. You can learn how to do this ball, but it was my first lesson. My English was not so good, but all the tips that I gave here, it is so awesome. I really like that when I watch, but it was my first time here, so bear with me. The first lessons are not so, let's say, yeah, it is nice, but the first ones, the most recent, is nice. It's better, I guess, because of the camera, the way that I speak. I feel more free to talk, more confident. And thank you to you, of course. And I'm considering to bring the most relevant lessons here at the top. Also, if you want to watch the desktop lesson, it's not just about iPad. I also teach desktop lessons. All right, just like this one, you can learn how to make this carrot. You can learn how to make this token. I'm just showing you because if you are still wonder if we will die here, about the club. No, the club will not die. What is dying is my connection with the Patreon. I'm not using Patreon anymore. Okay, and after tomorrow is gonna switch the month, May. All right. So make sure to unsubscribe from Patreon if you are my patron. Join the platform, on there will be better. And I'm looking forward to place all the contents on here. Okay, we still keep doing the live streaming weekly. All right, the live streaming weekly will happen successfully. Of course, I will do my best. Unless if I'm sick, if I stay sick, of course I will not be able. But it's very hard to stay sick. I'm strong, my friend. Yee! But anyway, my friend, I'm very excited. I'm very happy. Yeah. So back on here on the iPad screen, where is the iPad? Yeah, the PayPal is acceptable on there, okay? More questions, my friend, more questions. I want to see questions. Let ask you questions. I want to help you. You know me. I'm very willing to help you, my friends. Yeah. Let me show you another stuffs here. This illustration that is on the platform I did then, it was this one here, and when people see my sketch, when I see my sketch, it is just sometimes very strange. Look, let me show you. Oh, my sorry. Oh, look at this, my friend. This was my concept art.